Let's start the show. Yeah, the show. Alrighty then. The stock market. Yes, that's right. That's what we're doing here. The S&P 500. We're gonna look at the weekly, the daily, and the trade of the day. So this is the weekly chart. And what do I think is gonna happen? Keep this video short today. I think, well, first of all, before I even get started, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Probably won't do a video tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. So don't look for a video tomorrow. It's a holiday, taking it off, deal with it. Visit some family, have a good time. All right, and be grateful and thankful. So what do I think? Weekly chart, a little bit more to go. I think we'll come up to 46.31 maybe. Okay, maybe. Might not get there. And then I think we're gonna have a pretty good, solid, strong pullback. Don't know how far down it'll come down. We'll talk about it in the daily, but I think that's what's gonna happen. I think the market might have one more little spike up to this 46.31, or it might not even do that. But based on what I'm seeing here in the weekly, I think there's a little bit more in this, and then we'll see a pullback. And I think it's going to be a pretty big pullback. Okay, let's look at the daily. All right, so here we are on the daily chart. You can see 1, 2, 3 last 4 days, all just bumping up against this 45.66 resistance. Just one or two times I got above it, but just even that candlestick today finished pretty much right at what, 45.66. I mean, 65 and 3/4, right on it. Okay. And there's the 46.31 right above it. It may not get there. It may not get there. Though I could see one more big push and then down. And I think we'll see 100 when it does make its pullback, 100 plus point pullback. It might even be 200. I think that's coming pretty soon. I won't go into why I say that, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Okay. Or I'm completely missing. There's data that's just suggesting there's going to be a big move in the market. We all obviously have already had a massive movement in the market. But there's new data coming in the last few days that suggests it's going to be a big move in the market. So either I'm completely missing this, which is very possible, and this thing shoots up to all-time new highs and blasts right through 46.31, just keeps going. Because it could do that. That's the other scenario. But looking at the weekly, it kind of looks like in the next week it could run out of steam. And here on the daily, we're getting divergence showing up now, pretty solid divergence. MACD, admittedly, is still not really quite there yet. But considering how far down it came from, way down here, negative 50, it could run out of gas. You know, normally this gets up to 70, between 70 and let's say 85, and then it starts pulling back. It's possible it could pull back before that because just how far down from where it came. Okay, but maybe not. But anyway, divergence is really showing up here and here. And like I said, there's other data which I only share with the members. So members, make sure to take a look at the Discord server where I left a message about what I think is going to happen. And more importantly, the why. Yeah. So that's kind of my take on the market. I think there's a really big move coming, and I think it's going to favor a pretty big pullback, 100 plus pullback. I just don't know if that's a bounce first, then doom, bang, bang, or just right away starting to go down. It just never gets past this 45.66. But those are the two scenarios I think are going to happen. One of the two scenarios I think are going to happen. Let's look at the trade of the day. So let's, before I do that, to 37.5, another small day. All right, so here we are on the hourly chart, and I don't normally show this to the public, but I'm going to show it today. Look at this. These are cycles that I have in here for the hourly chart. And last night, I just moved this. I moved this for the members. Okay, so you're getting a freebie there. That I believe there's going to be a cycle low tonight at midnight, CST time. Okay. And last night, I had it right here. This label was right down here, and it was at, I believe, 2 a.m., if I remember right. Let's take a look. 2 a.m.? Yeah, 2 a.m. And when was the low? The low was, well, let's call it 1 a.m. right here. One of these two candlesticks. So I had it marked for here, and it happened basically right in here. Now, how good is that? It's pretty damn good, right? Pretty solid. So members knew from the nightly email that I sent out to them that I said there's going to be a low here. My opinion was it was going to be right there, and sure enough, it was. Like I said, everybody's getting a freebie tonight because right now, as I shoot this video, it's about 6 p.m. Okay, Central Standard Time here in Texas. But in about 6 hours, I think you'll see a cycle low here, and then we'll see what it does. Tomorrow's a holiday, so probably the market closes at noon tomorrow, Central Standard Time. Usually that happens on most holidays. It'll trade, but it'll probably trade pretty thin tomorrow. Close at noon, then reopen up at 5 Thursday night. All right. So this is what the members get. Look, I mean, this is a streaming chart. They get the streaming chart. They know ahead of time what my opinion is, and the hourly cycles have been pretty accurate. Okay, I move these cycles depending on what's going on. All right, pretty friggin' awesome. So there's your trade of the day. I mean, at the same time, we'll just stay on this stay on the 1 hour chart here for the Giddus Plus indicator. Why? Because here it was. This trade was better than anything on the 5-minute chart. I mean, there was a really good trade on the 5-minute chart too. It was really very good. Okay, but we're going to stay right here because look at this trade. Not only was the cycle low spot on, but the exact same time at 2 a.m. within 1 hour, the Giddus Plus indicator said, what? Now think about that. I had this label over here, and I had it there like at the end of yesterday. I moved it over, it was over here. Right, and I moved it over here. So none of these candlesticks even existed. And I said the cycle low is going to be right here. Bam. Within 1 hour, it nailed it. And also check this out. This doesn't always happen, obviously, but it happened last night, right exactly at 2 a.m., exactly the same time. Within 1 hour, the Giddus Plus alert said, hey, there's a trade here. And bam, was there ever. Sweet. 20 points worth of movement here on a really, look, we just saw on the daily chart was 37 points. Here's 20 of them right here. Okay, again, you might catch 17 of that. 15, 17. Look at this big, huge craziness at 8 a.m. Okay, but there was some serious money made here. And this cycle low and the Giddus Plus indicator this time both just absolutely smacked daddy straight on, nailed it. So there's your trade of the day. All right. If you want to become a member, there's a link in the description just below this video. Just make sure you read it very carefully. It's going to bring you over to the Giddus server. You're going to click on server shop. It's going to bring you to this page, $7.99. You get the streaming charts, just like we saw. The Giddus Plus indicators on those streaming charts. Today you saw the 1 hour. It's like I said, I don't normally share that with the public, but that's what the members get every day, 5 days a week. That streaming chart of the S&P 500 futures. And here's the stream right down here. So when you join, you get access to this stream. And on here, you get the 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart, and the 5-minute chart with the Giddus Plus indicator on there. Okay, whenever there's an alert from that Giddus Plus indicator on the streaming charts, it sends it over to this channel. So you also get alerted on the Discord server. Super nice. Okay, we get that's so you get the streaming charts. Also, you get the alerts. In addition to that, you get alerts for gold, crude oil, and top 30 stocks for the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. Okay, there's no streams for this, but you still get alerted. The streams are on the S&P 500 only. All right. Every night, emails go out. So if you want to get emails, sorry, I'm in the wrong channel right here. This one right here. Emails only. If you want to get the nightly email, and most members do, put your email address in here. So after you join, you put your email address in there. I'll pick it up. You'll get the nightly email. On there, on that email is an attachment to the S&P 500 chart I put out every night and my opinion about what I think the market's going to do. For instance, tonight they're going to see my opinion about where I think they're going to see the chart, the S&P 500 chart. Okay, they're going to get my opinion about what I think the market's going to do. Some of it might include what's in this video, but there's other information that I don't share with the public. I'm not going to share in this video that they get. Okay, that helps them make a decision about direction and maybe even about timing. Helps give them a sense of confidence about what I think the market's going to do. I may not tell them, hey, make a trade at 2 a.m. in the morning, because the charts are telling them that. Okay, but I supply some extra data from some data that I collect. Basically, I just summarize in one sentence about what's going on. Okay, very useful. Fixed income as well. This could include corporate bonds, could include CDs. It could include maybe savings accounts. Okay, anything that's fixed income, occasionally I'll put that in there. All right, there's some currency stuff I do, currency futures, trade that occasionally. Right, obviously there's some channels here that we do some chatting, the S&P 500 and the member chat. All right, if you're a member and you need support or something like that, put it in this member chat. Don't put it in the general channel. That channel's for everybody else who's not a member. So this is everything you get if you're a member. All these channels are member channels, members only. This is the only one channel that's open to the public, and there's really nothing in there. Yeah, it's just more or less like, hi, welcome to the server kind of stuff. But they don't get any services there. All right. So there you go. If you enjoyed the video and you think you want to become a member, that's how you do it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. God bless everybody. We'll talk to you all real soon again next time.